Hi, this is Eric, the Parts Doctor, and today we're going to show you how to test and replace the door switch on your dryer. These instructions apply to dryers made by Whirlpool, including Maytag Amana and more. If you need to purchase a new door switch, you can check out our website, partsdoctor.com, where we sell parts for all major appliance brands. Here at Parts Doctor, we only sell authentic, genuine parts sourced directly from the manufacturer. The door switch detects when the door is open and closed, and acts as a safety device to automatically stop the dryer if the door is open during a cycle. If the door switch fails, the dryer may not start or operate properly. First, we'll show you how to test the door switch with it still installed in the dryer. For this repair, we'll need access to the back of the dryer, so you may need to disconnect the vent hose. For this repair, we'll need to disconnect power to the dryer. On the back of the dryer, remove these two screws using a 5/16 driver. Pull the top panel back about 1/4 of an inch. Then lift it up and set it aside for later. Locate the mid-junction connector for the door switch here. Disconnect the switch from the dryer. You may need to use a screwdriver. Set your multimeter to the continuity setting. Then touch the multimeter probes to each of the wires on the door switch connector. While the door is closed, you should have continuity on the multimeter and hear a beep. Then, retry the test with the dryer's door open. With the door open, you should not have continuity and the multimeter should not beep. If the door switch fails either of these tests, it is bad and will need to be replaced. Now, we'll show you how to remove and replace the door switch. Locate and trace these wires from the touchpad and control panel to the main control board. Gently pull on the electrical connector to remove it from the main control board. Use a pair of needle nose pliers to gently depress the wire retainer and remove it from the dryer's frame. Using a 1/4 inch driver, remove these two screws holding the touchpad in place. Gently lift on the touchpad and control panel as you rotate the top away from the dryer. Make sure to guide the wire through the front of the dryer. Find the mid-junction for the door switch here and lift up on the tab to disconnect it. You may need to use a screwdriver. Next, tilt the dryer back and place it on some wood blocks. With access to these 4 screws on the bottom of the dryer, use a 1/4 inch driver to remove them. Next, remove the wood blocks and set the dryer back on the ground. Open the dryer's door. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, remove these 2 screws. Then, close the dryer's door. On the top of the front panel, remove these 3 1/4 inch screws. Lift the front panel up and away from the dryer to remove it, being careful to work the electrical connector through the front of the dryer. While supporting the front panel, open the dryer's door. Depress the 2 retainers on the door switch and push it through the opening on the front panel. If you need to purchase a new door switch, you can check out our website, partsdoctor.com. We'll leave a link in the description below. You want to make sure that you are searching with the model number from the tag on your appliance to make sure you get the correct part. Before you put the dryer back together, now is the time to remove loose lint and other debris from inside the dryer. We suggest removing the lint filter, then the lint air duct, and cleaning or vacuuming around the blower wheel, the bottom of the dryer cabinet, and inside the duct. It is important to remove lint from the dryer as lint is highly flammable and can cause a fire. If you need help removing the lint duct, you can find a link to our video in the description below. To install, guide the electrical connector and wire through the slot on the front panel. Then, rotate the switch into position until both retainers clip into place. Align the front panel to the dryer and feed the door switch connector up through the bulkhead. Then lift it up slightly so you can set it on these two retaining tabs. Install these 3/4-inch screws. Open the dryer's door and reinstall the two Phillips head screws here. Close the dryer's door and tilt the dryer back and put it up on some wood blocks. With access to the bottom of the dryer, reinstall these 4 screws on the front panel. You may need to push up on the front panel to get it to align properly. Then set the dryer back onto the ground. Guide the electrical connector on the control panel through the front of the dryer. Then align this tab on the bottom of the control panel to the slot on the front of the dryer. Gently slide the touchpad panel into place and install the 2 1/4-inch screws. Find this retainer on the wire and push it into this slot on the dryer's frame. Gently reconnect the control panel to the main control board. Locate the mid junctions for the door switch and reconnect it. Align these slots on the bottom of the top panel to the control panel bracket on the top of the dryer. Then slide it forward and reinstall the 2 screws to secure it in place. And that's it for today's video, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and comment down below, and for more videos like this, please consider subscribing.